Yeah, my webcam fucked up, but I figured since it was at the 52-minute mark, I'll just keep going, and this will be part 13, whatever the hell. But I was saying before I got fucked up, Fled, The Flock, The Fly, The Fly 2, and Matthew McConaughey, Fool's Gold. And believe it or not, someone actually threw this movie away. So why did I keep it when they threw it away? Because one day I want to rant on it and beat the fuck out of it, and instead of downloading it, I can just watch it on there. That's really like one. I don't think I've ranted on it. One day I want to do a John Carpenter marathon, like redo those reviews, and then when I review that, I can review the remakes and. But fuck them. Forbidden World, which this was a gift. Thank you for that. I believe. I'm an idiot. I forget everything. The Forgotten with Julianne Moore. And I believe Darius Sinise is in this. Yeah. Anthony Edwards. Forrest Gump, which I like. I still like. Fortress. And this, which has... I got this mainly because it has Fortress 2. But it also has Hollow Man, which I have. It's a bare bones one. I have Hollow Man 2, which I should have thought of reviewing that after Hollow Man, but I said fuck it. Fortress 2, and a Miguel Ferrer film called The Harvest. Pretty good thriller called Fracture with Anthony Hopkins and Ryan Gosling. Frankenfish, because it's called Frankenfish, that's why. Well, you have that, because it's called Frankenfish. And now in my collection I have a movie called Frankenfish. Really good film. Frailty. This has all the Friday films and All About the Benjamins. Great flick, The Frighteners. Fritz the Cat, which I enjoy. And the sequel, The 9 Lives of Fritz the Cat. And then Frogs. I can watch Frogs for its stupidity. And Sam Elliott. Honestly, that's really the only reason I keep it, because Sam Elliott's in it. And I like Sam Elliott. I enjoy it because it's just so stupid of an idea. Shit. Oh, man. Alright. Change this around here. So I can just reach down here to grab these. Well, someone sent me a better DVD of this, so I don't need this. But I had From Beyond, but someone actually had sent me in the disc of the Stream Factory version. But I don't know. A lot of times they don't carry all the features, so maybe I'll wait. Does this have something about the director's perspective and the interview with the composer? So I'll wait on that. But From Beyond. From Dusk Till Dawn. There is a Blu-ray, I believe, in Germany, which has a new interview with George Clooney, which I would love to see. But again, I don't have a region-free Blu-ray player. But probably my favorite vampire film. From Dusk Till Dawn 2, which I think is an entertaining sequel. Frozen, one of Adam Green's best films. Full Eclipse, thought a pretty decent werewolf flick. And, oh, sometimes movies are just, you enjoy them even though they're for kids. This is one of them, G-Force. It was what it was. Jon Favreau, Steve Buscemi, Tracy Morgan, Nicolas Cage, Sam Rockwell. That's right, Sam Rockwell was the lead. I like Sam Rockwell, so I enjoyed it for what it was. I can admit it. I'm fine with that. Admitted to a lot of shit, so why not be honest? Because it's faster and easier to be honest than bullshit. That's the truth. So just get to the damn point. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change this setup. But Galaxy of Terror, The Gate, and the sequel, Get Smart, The Ghost in the Darkness, which I don't mind, Patrick Swayze, We Miss You, Ghost. This is one that was sent to me, Ghost Watch. I reviewed it. Yeah, I gotta change this fucking setup. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. Do this and this. Yeah, there we go. It's a little bit better. Shit, man. Now, I have the first two on Blu-ray, but this is it's never really released on DVD, so it's a DVD-R of Ghoulies 3. And then I have the fourth one, Ghoulies 4. Geely, I like Ben Affleck. It's not a good movie, but it's not one of the worst movies of all time. I'm sorry. G.I. Joe the movie. This is not the one from Shout Factory. This is the older one with Kid Rhino. With 25 original G.I. Joe public service announcements, 2 trailers, and 2 vintage commercials. The Good Son. Gone Fishing, which I like Joe Pesci, Danny Glover. But for some reason, this was expensive as fuck to make. And I think someone died making it. For fuck's sake, it's Gone Fishing. Steampunk Graveyard Shift with the better cover, thanks to my good friend Mike. Thank you for that. Put that up there so I don't have to keep reaching. This one I was curious about because of the cast. Ray Romano. I don't mind Ray Romano. So I was curious to see how he'd do in the lead. I know he did that and Welcome to Mooseport. But this is Grilled with Kevin James. Grizzly, which I really enjoy. Grosse Point Blank and High Fidelity. Really enjoyed Grosse Point Blank. High Fidelity, the interesting about that, they reference Evil Dead 2. Groundhog Day. Gun Hole with Jimmy Hollywood. Joe Pesci film. And Half Baked. This is next. 2 discs of Hancock. The first one, the best one, of The Hangover. This I found dirt cheap because it's actually a pretty fun commentary. Over 1 hour of intense bonus footage not shown in theaters. Oh, bullshit. The Happening. One of those so bad it's almost good movies. Hard Candy. I thought pretty good thriller. Heavy Metal. Really enjoy. Held Up with Jamie Foxx. Hell Cab, which I was curious about, because it had Gillian Anderson, John Cusack, Julianne Moore. They're in bit parts. The thing is the advertising is very misleading because it's not a horror film at all. It's not about a killer cab or even about killer, like, there's nothing horror about it. It's just a guy who's a taxi driver having a really shitty day with a lot of weird people get into his cab. That's all it is. So they made this look like a horror film, which is kind of why I was curious about it. But no, it's just sort of a day in the life of a cab driver. That's really all it is. The Hidden and The Hidden 2. The first one's the only good one. Hideaway with Jeff Goldblum. Film that was sent to me, which I liked. Hider in the House with Gary Busey. Film I saw in theaters, actually, and liked. Highwaymen. Pretty fun comedy. High School High. The original Hills of Eyes, which I got mostly for the documentaries, especially the Films of Wes Craven documentary, and then the Hills of Eyes remake. Blu-ray that was sent to me, Hills of Eyes 2. Cat trying to scratch on the door again. The Hitcher from overseas, which is the only way you can get a special edition of this with features. I have this movie. First off, there's a commentary with him and Quentin Tarantino, which is crazy. The third act of this, I don't mind the third act, because the third act is kind of an escape revenge movie, but then Hostel 2 fucked it up, so just haven't done anything with this yet. Hot Fuzz. I have Shaun of the Dead over there. Hot Tub Time Machine. Sequel Sut. House. House 2. House on Haunted Hill, and Hulk, the 2003 film, which I saw in the theater and I don't mind the film. The Incredible Hulk, which I wouldn't mind not getting the DVD because I think it has more features on it. The DVD. The Blu-ray because it has more features on it. And Hulk Versus, which I liked, especially Hulk versus Wolverine. There's also Hulk versus Thor. No. The Hurt Locker, which I really enjoy. I Am Legend, which actually this is an interesting one because it has two versions of the film, including the has the original release and an alternate theatrical version, which has the other ending. So in one version, Will Smith lives, and the other version, Will Smith dies. Of course, the theatrical, the one everyone saw, is the one Will Smith sacrificed himself. But there's actually, again, it's the whole movie with this alternate ending where Will Smith lives. There's that scene, I believe this one here, where kind of is close to him, and then the infect. What the fuck do you call these guys? Because they're not vampires. Shitty CGI things. Takes his woman and leaves. Which I like that ending better than the sacrifice. I blew a grenade up and I die. I like the other one better, where because it gave a little bit more emotion to, you know, oh, there's something maybe. I just gave a little bit something more to it. Plus, Will Smith lived, and I don't hate Will Smith, except After Earth was a piece of shit. But Idle Hands, which I think is an underrated movie. I like this film. Devon Sawa, Seth Green. Pretty much, his hand becomes possessed and starts killing people. In the Army now. It's actually my favorite, probably short film. Independence Day. I reviewed that. Really enjoy that film. Great flick. Don't have a cover for this, but Inner Space. And then for Paul Walker collection, I got Into the Blue. This one I had gotten because I was curious about the film, The Invasion. And I have the 70s and the 90s one. The only one I don't have is the 50s one, actually. These were ones that were sent to me, which I enjoyed. Ip Man and Ip Man 2. So thank you for that. I, Robot, which I really enjoy. Iron Eagle, which I saw again recently. Really enjoyed it. Been forever since I've seen it, and I could definitely say I like Top Gun, but I'm more of an Iron Eagle guy. And I don't care about the sequels. The Island, Michael Bay film, I don't mind. This is the Michael Caine, The Island. This is from the Universal Vault series. I think this is the... Yeah, when they made DVD-Rs, this is before the actual Blu-ray release came out. But this was a nice gift from a good guy named Dustin, which I don't know how he's doing, but hopefully he's doing well. This one's a movie that honestly really could have been an X-Files movie if changed a couple things. But Isolation, Stephen King's It, which I do enjoy. I know the people on the Sausage Factory, they pretty much shit on this movie, but I really enjoy this film. Just the ending's kind of... Jesus Christ, I didn't know how scratched up this fucking thing was. God damn it, man. God, this scratched the shit. Did not know that. Damn it. I gave you another copy of this fucking thing. The Item. This is a film I was curious about, and pretty strange movie. Pretty strange flick. That's all I'll say. Pretty damn strange. And Jack Brooks' Monster Slayer. Film no one talks about now, but that was a fun movie. Like Tucker and Dale vs. Evil, which I have over there, and which I'll show later, and Behind the Mask: The Rise of Lizzie Vernon. God, come on. What the hell? Damn it. I have Jaws on Blu-ray, but I do have Jaws 2, Jaws 3, and Jaws 4 for the collection. This director's a piece of shit child molester, because he did on his first film, Clownhouse, molest his lead, who was a kid. But Jeepers Creepers and Jeepers Creepers 2, which I don't mind the movies, but they're directed by a fucking creeper who should still be in jail, getting butt fucked. The Jerk for the Steve Martin collection. I'm sure people are like, you're being a jerk. Well, fuck Victor Salva. Jet Li 3-pack, Fist of Legend, The Enforcer, and Tai Chi Master. Which I know that had a different title, Tai Chi Master. I forgot what the fuck the other one was. Oh shit, I forgot. And then, speaking of which, I was talking about this before, Tim Allen, Joe Somebody, and Welcome to Mooseport with Ray Romano and Gene Hackman. A John Candy set, Uncle Butt, The Great Outdoors, and Going Berserk. Like I said, I want to collect all of his films one day, which he got, like I said, Only the Lonely, what the fuck, Delirious, and Wagons East, and some others. Johnny Mnemonic. And these I was curious about, because Journey to the Center of the Earth and Journey 2, because I like Brendan Fraser and The Rock. So I was curious about those movies, and they were there, but nothing impressive. Joyride, which is nice because you can actually, while watching the film, click on it and see a 29-minute alternate ending, which everyone shits on this ending. I enjoy that ending a lot more, the alternate ending. I really do. Jumpin' Jack Flash, my favorite Whoopi Goldberg film. Kelly's Heroes for the Clint Eastwood collection. Kitty Old School with Jamie Kennedy. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Kingdom of the Spiders. And the original King Kong. Oh god, I hate this shit. Seriously. Being a prick. Knowing with Nicolas Cage. Kroll. Since I have the Hercules TV shows, they're called The Conqueror with Kevin Sorbo. Cuffs, which is a fun movie with Christian Slater. Kung Fu Hustle. Kung Pao, which is, I think, a hilarious flick. And Labyrinth. There we go. Sorry, I need a drink after that shit. I think when I finish this, that'll be the last part for tonight, because it's just getting tiring. But let's see. Damn, I keep looking my fucking thing. Lady in White, which this was sent to me. Thank you for that. Land of the Dead for the George Romero collection. Land of the Lost, which I enjoyed. The Lake House for Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves. The Landoliers, which I actually don't mind, other than shitty special effects. This 4-pack of Avalon, The Gardens of Stone, and Birdie I got for the other one, The Last Detail with Jack Nicholson. And The Last Winter, which honestly, I don't remember anything about this movie. Have to do that no look sometime. The Lawnmower Man, Legend of Hell House, which I would like to get the Blu-ray of this someday from Scream Factory. Leviathan, I have this on Blu-ray, but I love the film, so I'm fine with having it on DVD. Got this because it has Life with Mikey with Michael J. Fox, but hey, Sweenville with Kim Costner, Fatherhood with Patrick Swayze. Mostly for that for the Michael J. Fox collection, but I'm fine with having all three. Lightning Jet for Paul Hogan and Cuba Gooding Jr. Looker and Looney Tunes Back in Action, which I do have Space Jam. You'll see that later. Lord of Illusions, which I know there's a Blu-ray of it, but I'm fine with the DVD for now. I never minded David Spade when he starred in movies, so I didn't mind films like this, Lost and Found. I didn't mind it. Of course, The Lost Boys and Lost Boys The Thirst, which is part 3. I hated the second film. Fuck that one. Lost in Translation, which I like. Made, which I like that, and Swingers, which you'll see later. The Man Who Knew Too Little, and the 30th anniversary edition of Maniac. Be better just to do this. Man's Best Friend, The Mangler, which I do enjoy a lot. Mars Attacks, wanted to give this another look. Martial Law, which this was sent to me, with Cynthia Rothrock, David Carradine, and I also had Martial Outlaw 2, which is the better one, with Jeff Wincott and Cynthia Rothrock. Thank you for sending that to me. Maximum Overdrive, classic. This is the one with the cover that was too violent. So they took this away, and now there's nothing in that grill when you buy the DVD. Meet the Feebles, Peter Jackson film. I wish Peter Jackson would go back to making movies like this. Really do. It's so crazy. It's like if the Muppets were R-rated on acid. Man at Work. Really love this movie. Metropolis. Pretty classic flick. I do want to pick up that other one, which is like, it's this, but a guy who I think did the score for Scarface. He like put a bunch of like 80s songs in it. It's called, I forget what it's called, but I would like to get that since I have the original. Men in Black, Men in Black 2, Men in Black 3, and Michael Clayton, which I really enjoyed. I'll wait on that. Midnight Run, which is a fun movie. Mighty Joe Young. Mindhunters. Minority Report. Mirrors. Miracle Mile, which I have the Blu-ray, but I'll keep the DVD because I like the movie. Yeah, Misery, which is the collector's edition. And then we have Miss Congeniality and the sequel, Mission to Mars. Oh, there's another Lou Diamond Phillips film I have that I didn't talk about. Disorganized Crime with Money for Nothing with John Cusack. The Money Pit. Money Talks. And the Monster Squad. Special edition. Which I just took the inside sleeve and put on the cover because it's a better cover than the one Lionsgate had. And then, let's see. Talk about these next. Some Cheech and Chong flips. Up in Smoke. Next movie. Still Smoking. Nice Dreams. Things Are Tough All Over. Actually, just in case. Might not have gotten close enough. And then Born in East LA with Cheech Marin. And someone was nice enough to send this to me because if it was on DVD in the US, it's expensive as fuck. The Shrimp on the Barbie. So thank you for that. I'll put it over here so it's not a bother. Okay, I already showed this before, but the Jackass box set. And then Bela Lugosi. I know someone wanted me to review these, but maybe one day, but not anytime soon. But the Bela Lugosi collection, which has Murders in the Rue Morgue, The Black Cat, The Raven, The Invisible Ray, and Black Friday. And this one, which has White Zombie, Bowery at Midnight, Invisible Ghost, Spooks Run Wild, The Devil Bat, The Corpse Vanishes, The Ape Man, and Bela Lugosi Meets a Brooklyn Gorilla. Someone was actually asking me on this on Facebook. Moon, which I really enjoy with Sam Rockwell. This is the special edition of Moontrap from overseas, which nice to have Walter Koenig and Bruce Campbell interview, but the makers of this fucked up because the transfer is so shitty. Monster Man, which I was curious about because the guy who directed Shoot 'Em Up directed this before that, and I don't think it's that great. This one I was curious about because of Harrison Ford, Morning Glory. The Mothman Prophecies, which I enjoy, with Richard Gere. Mr. Brooks, I thought was a pretty good flick with Kevin Costner and Demi Moore. The Mummy. And to complete the collection, The Mummy Returns. And The Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. Murphy's Law for the Charles Bronson collection. And Mutant, which someone was nice enough to send me. This has a much better picture quality, so this was a very nice gift. Because I had Mutants on another DVD, but it was a cheap DVD with horrendous picture quality. Like, it was so dark you couldn't see what the fuck was going on in a lot of scenes, and it's like, holy shit. I can see clearly now. Wow. So thank you for that. My science project. The Criterion Collection of Naked Lunch. Napoleon Dynamite, which I do enjoy. I have the first National Lampoon's Vacation on DVD. On Blu-ray. So here's the second one. There we go. The Christmas Vacation. And Vegas Vacation. The newest one didn't look interesting at all to me. So I also have the Naked Gun trilogy. Actually, okay. National Security for the Martin Lawrence collection. Near Dark. Good Flit the Negotiator. Nick of Time with Johnny Depp and Christopher Walken. Interesting movie. Of course, Night of the Creeps. DVD-R of Night of the Demon. The kind of Bigfoot movie where he rips off a dick. And you did not hear me wrong. The remake of Night of the Living Dead. Even though the DVD doesn't say it has features, it does have features. A film that I saw a second time and liked a bit more the second time around, Ninja Assassin. I showed Ninja 2 Shadow of a Tear. I have that on Blu-ray. Wait a minute. Yeah, I do. It's right there. And then the first one. And Ninja Stroll. This was sent to me. Thank you for that. And this was sent to me as well. No Holds Barred. My reaction pretty much says it all. No Mercy. Film I've always enjoyed. Nothing But Trouble. I've always enjoyed this movie. I've never understood the hate for it. I've always liked it. Always had fun with this movie. I like it. I like how weird it is. Always enjoyed it. Oblivion. That was a pretty good sci-fi film. Edge of Tomorrow was better, but I liked it. One of my favorite Seth Rogen films. Observe and Report. Much better than Paul Blart Mall Cop. Ocean's 11. And then to complete the series, Ocean's 12 and Ocean's 13. of Unknown Origin, One Crazy Summer, which I know with Better Off Dead, John Cusack hates those movies to death and hates the director to death, but I think John Cusack's wrong. I'm sorry. Another film that was sent to me, One Good Cop. Thank you for that. And this is also sent to me, which has all 4 Operation Delta Force movies. Honestly, the only one worth a crap was the first one because that's Ernie Hudson and Jeff Fahey. The other ones I didn't care for. Orca. Another film that was sent to me, Orphan. Interesting flick, considering, well, if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. The Osbournes, the first season, the only one that I have. Film that I actually was surprised by, The Other Guys. For Denzel Washington collection, Out of Time. And yeah, someone had sent this to me, but like I said, I already had it. P2. Film I do enjoy, Pain and Gain. Someone actually threw this away. So this was free. Pacific Rim Job. So, great. I can fast forward to those like 10 minutes that I liked. Because I thought the rest of the movie stuck this. But why do you have it? Because someone got rid of it. And just... they don't... Okay, I'll take free shit. If it's... Hey, it's free? Okay, I'll take free. If hey, instead of looking on YouTube, I'm like, hey, I remember that one action scene I liked. It's free, it's free. Pain and Gain, which I liked. Pandorum, aka Event Horizon 2, or the movie version of, what was that movie? What was that name? I am so out of it, I can't fucking remember. Dark, Deep Space, Dead Space. I was supposed to say the movie version of Dead Space. Yeah, Pandorum. My brain's fried. Sorry about that, folks. Panic Room and Pauly Shore is Dead. I think that was sort of his attempt at a comeback, which didn't really work out for him, but I guess it was worth a try. But yeah, Pauly Shore, I think the only one I don't have of his is Jury Duty, which I would not mind picking up just to complete the Pauly Shore collection. Because, hell, Travis sent me the Phantom of the Mole, Eric's Revenge with Pauly Shore in it, so Jury Duty is like the only one I need. I'll do a couple more, and then the next part I'll probably try to finish it. Shit. Pearl Harbor. Was curious to give this film a look, and I like the commentary with Ben Affleck. I like the guy when he does commentaries, but the movie itself, not really. No, I like the music by Hans Zimmer. I think it's Hans Zimmer, but yeah, the movie itself, not so much. Just like it just feels wrong. I don't know. You watch, it's like this just feels wrong. Pee-wee's Big Adventure. The Pelican Brief, Pet Sematary, and I have this other film on Blu-ray, but for Pet Sematary 2, This is another wonderful gift. The Phantasm box set from overseas, which has quite a few features on them. Very nice. And a bonus disc. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, fucking antivirus. Everything's going wrong and shit. Phantoms. Phase 4. Film that was sent to me. Pin, which I liked. Thank you for that. Pineapple Express, which I enjoyed. The original Piranha. Piranha 2, which was sent to me. Thank you for that. I do have Piranha, the remake. That was into Aja. There's some good gore. Pitch Black. And the original DVD I had of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Oh. Police Academy. Now, this 4-pack, the first film, I didn't, for some reason these packs always fucked me up. It's like the Chuck Norris one and all the other stuff. When I picked this up, this first film wasn't the special edition version, it was just the bare bones. Police Academy 2, 3, and 4 had the little features, but not the first one, so I had to buy it separately. And then here's 2, 3, and 4. And then to complete it, 5, 6, 7, and Loaded Weapon 1. Which I really enjoy Loaded Weapon 1. Film that I did enjoy, it was interesting, Pontypool. The Porky's collection, which has all 3 movies. And the first film in a special edition. Porky's. The Next Day. And Porky's Revenge. And then I picked up, since I have the Towering Inferno, the Poseidon Adventure. And then a film I really did enjoy, Premium Rush. Underrated flick. Fortunately didn't do anything when it came out. Sucks. The Presidio, which I liked. These I enjoyed more than some of these other video game type stuff, because I don't know, this had low budget, really micro budget, but they had more heart to them. And that is Press Start and the sequel. Now they just had a bit more heart to them. This is another one that I got for pretty much free. Yeah, I got this for pretty much free. I can understand why. Predators. Yeah, someone... I don't know, I know some people, they're like, hey, you like movies. So why did I take it? because it was free. And this is one of those movies that I'll forget. Like, that movie wiped to my brain cells. Like a toilet. Hopefully wipes your shit away from your house. Was this movie that bad? Oh shit, yeah it was. I remember now. Premonition for the Sandra Bullock collection. Primeval, I was curious about the film and it was shit. The Principal, which I really enjoy with James Belushi and Louis Gossett Jr. The Princess Bride, which I like. Love this movie. Project X, did it before that fucking Rise of the Planet of the Apes, which stole shit from that movie. Proof of Life, which I was curious about with Meg Ryan, Russell Crowe, and David Caruso. Prophecy, which is a film directed by John Frankenheimer. Time waster of a flick. Four Power with Pure Luck, Teen Ralph, Ghost Dad, and For Richer or Poorer. As for Bill Cosby, all that shit going on, I have no comment. I wasn't there. Who's telling the truth? Who's lying? I have no idea. I'm not a judge. I'm not a jury. And at this point, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. And Psycho. Psycho 2, 3, and 4. And the remake. I got this really cheap because I was curious about the commentary, the explanation of this film. Pulse, which really enjoy that flick. Pumpkinhead. This one, which has the sequel, that's mainly why, which is the sequel, which has a little featurette and a commentary on the film. And then Pumping Iron for the Schwarzenegger collection. This will end it with these. The Puppet Master collection, which has, well, 1, 2, and 3, with the Making of Puppet Master 2 and 3 on there. Four, 5, 6, with the Making of Puppet Master 4. I don't know why they didn't put all of them on there. Retro Puppet Master the Legacy, and Puppet Master Axis of Evil. So yeah. The Puppet Masters, which I do enjoy. And Q, the Winged Serpent. Fun flick by Larry Cohen. And now, all that. Thanks for watching, take care, and I will see you guys later when I'm more well rested and less cuckoo. See you later. Bye-bye.